Well, hello everybody and happy Friday. It's the Friday before the long weekend. We have the Labor Day weekend coming up. So I hope you all are, if you're working, if you have a job and you're working, I hope you have that day off. If you're working from home, just don't step into the office, right? So I hope you're going to have a great weekend. So looking forward to seeing you tonight. And then let me remind you again on Wednesday night, we're going to be doing some more things. So we've been doing a Friday glam and we've been talking about different how to get makeup on. We've covered foundation, we've covered powders, foundation of the face. We've covered eyebrows. We are doing eye shapes. This is the last night for eye shapes. So I just want to, let me see if I can get some comments if there are any. But remember, my moderator, my sister, doesn't work, come on Friday. So this is a quickie half hour. And tonight's eye shapes are the last two. Remember, I said there's 7 eye shapes, and these are the last 2 eye shapes. Oh, I forgot to lock the cat away, and he's doing his cameo performance. Oh, wrong side. He's doing his cameo performance over there. I'm backwards with my hands, so forgive me. But I hope he doesn't do his cameo performance here. Anyway, so we're doing the last 2 eye shapes, and those 2 eye shapes are close set and wide set eyes, the 2 opposites. You saw the puss cat. I know, P. All right, so we were talking again the 7 eye shapes, and you can have more than one eye shape. Like I have hooded and droopy, so that's why I have to be careful with how I do my eyes. I usually try and do my contacts when I was doing glam, and I forgot to get them on tonight, so didn't have time, so forgive me. But tonight we're doing close set and hi Kim, close set and wide set. So remember how we were talking about look to find your eye shape. You look straight onto a mirror. You don't raise your eyes. You don't do smiley thing. You look straight onto the mirror, dead center of the mirror. And you just leave your face normal. You relax your face and you can see what shape your eyes are. Now, for wide set eyes, you really want to focus on the bridge of the nose. If you've got a wide bridge, the chances are your eyes are wide set. If you've got a narrow bridge, the chances are your eyes are close set. And ideally, if you really want to be particular with it, you're going to take a pencil or a something and measure from the corner of your eye to the outside of your eye. And then you're supposed to have that distance between both eyes to be perfectly perfect. So think of a cyclops. If you had one eye in the middle and nothing in between, that would be this is the ideal eye. Same width, same width, same width. Now my eyes are a little close set, not very, but they're a little bit close set. But my droopy hooded overtake that. So, but they kind of all work together. So look most first at the bridge of your nose. If it's a narrow bridge, the chances are you've got close set. If it's a wide bridge, the chances are you've got wide set eyes. Hi, Wendy. So the ideal eye, of course, is the standard eye. Great shape. I don't think anybody has an ideal eye. Exactly the right width apart. Not hooded, not droopy, not deep set, not protruding, not everything, just like that. So we have to use makeup to try and work that out. So let's talk first about the close set eye. Remember, we've been talking about light brings forward and dark takes back. So if you're thinking about a close set eye and you want to widen them, the obvious answer is you're going to work on the outside of the eye. And if you want to look wider, you're not going to use light, you're going to use the darker. You're going to emphasize the outside of your eye. Similarly, with a wide set eye, you want to bring them closer. So you're going to emphasize more the inside of the eye, not so much the outside of the eye. As always, you want some brushes. And the brushes that we suggest are my let's see, you have to read it because I want to tell you it's there. This is the all over eyeshadow brush. And the way you look at it, it's more of a rounded end here. Then you have the brush for the eye eye crease brush. And this is a great shape because it's got slightly bent here, so you can use it in the eye crease this way, or you can turn it this way and use the longer point here underneath. Then of course you've got your smudger brush, which has got this great edge, this great tapered tip. And then you've got your cream eye color brush, and this has got more tapered than the all over eye brush. Let me show you the difference. They're close, but you can see how this is more tapered and that is more rounded. It's two different brushes. I do suggest you have at least two of the cream concealer brushes, because you do want to, I use this so much. And you probably want two of these all over brush because you can use this for blending so well. Of course, you can have two of everything, but these are the two that I really suggest. Of course, in your arsenal, you do want to have your Mary Kay eye primer, because this holds the eye makeup on, like holds the eyeshadow on like crazy. I was gardening this afternoon. I'd already got my eye makeup on, and I don't know why I decided I had to go out and get mulch and everything, but I was like, whew, my whole face had to be redone, but my eyes stayed. Anyway, so the eye primer, and then you want concealers. You want the under eye, you want your concealer, the perfecting concealer in your shade, and you want the under eye corrector. So one has got more peach in it. It's really hard to see on the camera. They look identical, but it's the under eye corrector. Now, if you have bronze skin, you don't need the under eye corrector. You can do that from ivory all the way up to a light bronze, a deep beige light bronze. But if you have dark bronze skin, you do not use the under eye corrector because it's got a peach tone that covers blues. And if you're going to put that on black skin, it's going to look ashy. So you don't want to do that. You're just going to use the perfecting concealer in your shade. So again, you're going to prepare the eyes. You're going to take your eye primer. You're going to get it all over from the lash line to the brow bone. And then I always teach the right way. If you just want to be out the door quick, you can do it any way you want. But you also then want to use your concealer in your shade, and you want to get that all over your eyelid. It's got what we call a doe foot. It's hard to show you. It's like a lip gloss foot, a doe foot. You want to put that on your eyelids. And then you're going to take your cream concealer brush, which has got the slightly more pointed tip, and you're going to blend everything in. You don't want gobs of it. You really don't want gobs of it. You want it really blended in. So when you touch it, it's actually dry, but the cream concealer will dry down, and you just want to get a light covering. The idea for doing that, especially if your eyes are a different color, sometimes our eyes are a little bit different color to the rest of our face, or some people have very dark eyelids. You want to go ahead and get a clean palette. It's like making everything just the right shade. And so you want the eye primer and the concealer in your shade. You can get the eye primer on with your fingers, make it warm, do it all over, but you really want to take the brush and you want to get the cream concealer all over, thin, all the way from lash line to brows. It helps your eye makeup stay on. So having said that, and we've primed ourselves, let's talk about the close set eye. I want to show you this picture first. This is the close set eye, and it's really, I want to show you what we would be doing. See how when it's close set, don't look at the words up here because I was trying to conceal them, but if it's the, I keep getting it wrong, close set eye, don't look at these words up here, but this is the close set eye. See how it's emphasized the outside. If you look at the colors, if you're going to look at these colors here, this would be your base color, your mid-tone. This would be your accent color, and this actually, this is another mid-tone color, but this is a 3-color look or a 2-color look if you want it. But you really want to bring it past. Normally I say don't bring it past your brow. I don't know if you can see this. Don't bring it past your brow. You actually want it to come just a little bit past your brow, up and out. If you have an awkward time about getting it past your brow, just keep it even with your brow. But you really want to emphasize the outside. So that's one picture I want to show you. This is how is it broken down. So the highlight shade, which is your lightest shade, you're going to apply to the lid and the brow bone. So this is your highlight shade. It goes all over the lid and just a little on the brow bone, just on the brow bone, right there. Not all over. Then you're going to take your mid-tone shade. And if you can see the mid-tone shade, you actually want to bring it above the crease. Okay, let me just also, your highlight shade, I'm going to try and get it close to the camera. I hope you can see this. Yes, okay. You're going to bring it, the highlight here, because remember, light brings forward. So if you bring your highlight shade here, highlight shade on the inside of the eye here, it's going to emphasize the inside of the eye, lighten it up. So it's going to not emphasize the outside of the eye. It's going to lighten the inside. This is for close set eyes, close set. Then you're going to take your mid-tone color. Remember, your mid-tone color is slightly darker than your skin tone. And you want to start slightly below your crease. And you want to bring it all the way out to the end of your eyelash. Now, remember we talked about your hooded eye before and your droopy eye. You avoid the last two eyelashes. Not with this one. If you're emphasizing your close set eye, you want to get it all the way to the edge of your brow, all here and just below the crease. So that's what it would look like. So that's your mid-tone. It takes out most of your eye, your mid-tone shade. And then you want to take it's your accent or your contour shade. Remember, an accent shade could be accenting maybe something you're wearing. Like I was wearing moss green the other day and I just thought it was a nice dark green. It wasn't emerald. It wasn't boom out there, you know, it was just like a moss green, which is kind of like a gray green. And I use that as my accent. But if you're contouring, if you're correcting your shape of your eye, this is the contouring shape. And this is where you want to get it again from your lashes all the way out and in this area here. Again, out to the edge of your brow or even further if you can. Oops, I'm sorry you didn't see it. From the lash line out all the way here. This is the accent area here. So this is the accent area here. So when your eyes are open, of course, you're not going to have it this like, you know, like the lines we have here. You're going to take a clean all over color brush and you're going to blend out this area here. So it's not it doesn't look like this in the picture. This is to give you an idea. So of course you want to just blend the little edges, but you really want to emphasize this area, bring it out past your eyelashes up to your eye. Yeah, past your eyelashes up to your brow, because this is going to emphasize pulling your eyes apart. Light on the inside, dark on the outside to emphasize. So this would be, if your eyes are close set, how you would work that. I hope you can see. Close set eyes, you're going to bring everything out at the edge. That's very similar to if you have the droopy eyes, you remember you want to bring everything up. If you have hooded eyes, you want to bring everything up. So a lot of it is similar. A lot of it is similar. So that's your close set eye. Camera. It gets out of focus. So remember, you're going to be taking your lightest shade on the eyelid. You want to get it on the inside here. Lighten up a little bit under the brow bone, not much. Because now you're going to take your mid-tone and you're going to get your mid-tone from the crease, just below the crease, all the way up, emphasizing on the outside. And actually, if you drew a line from the edge of your lashes to your brow, that's where you want to do it. You're not going to bring it all the way in. You're going to bring it most of the way in, okay? And then you're going to emphasize the edges, the outer parts to make your eyes look wider set. Does that make sense? All right. So again, with close, and I'm sorry, with wide set eyes, we want to do the opposite. So for a wide set eye, we want to bring everything to the inside. If you were looking at that other picture with the colors, it showed you everything on the outside. But now look at this one. It's everything on the inside. It's all, I mean, it is kind of totally opposite. You can see how this picture has shown the bridge of the nose here, but your eyes still are right not up against the bridge of the nose because the bridge is wider. And even if you have it here, even if you have a somewhat narrow bridge, you still can have your eyes not starting right away. So they're more wide set. So if you've got a wide set eye, let's talk about how we're going to do that. The highlight shade, remember it's the lightest shade, and it's not necessarily a shimmer shade. It can be a matte, but it also can be a little bit of a shimmer. As long as you're not in the light, don't want to put too much shimmer here. Again, I'm going to remind you, you can put shimmer on the lid. I've got a little shimmer on my lid, but I haven't got any shimmer under here because I don't want everything to be shimmer, shimmer as you're looking at me. As you can see my ring light, but if the light is right on my face and I had the shimmer, it will be like, woohoo, out there, party time. Okay, so here's your wide set eye. Whoops. All right, so you're going to get your highlight shade. Apply the highlight shade to the, let's see what it says, to the brow bone and lid. I was trying to read it backwards. So the brow bone and the lid, just like we did before. That's your lightest shade, again, matte or a shimmer, to the brow bone and to the lid. And then you want to take your mid-tone shade. Remember, again, the mid-tone is slightly darker than your skin because this is one that shapes the eye. And you're going to start from the outer corner of the eye. I have to get it. You're going to start from the outer corner of the eye here. And you're going to bring it from the outer corner. You're going to now come inside your last lashes. You can go almost to the edge of your brow bone, your eyebrow here, but you want to bring everything in. Remember the other one, we put light here. Now we're doing your mid-tone all the way in light. So we're going to create depth here. This is a creating depth to bring your eyes closer together. That's going to bring the visual of your eyes closer together. So that's what it would look like. So again, just inside here. The other one was more, angled. This is inside here, giving you depth all right here. You actually are going to touch the edge of your nose bridge here. I mean, not if it's like miles away, you don't want to do that, but this is the illusion. And then you're going to take your accent shade or your contour shade. Those names are interchangeable. And you're going to start from the outer corner and brush it across the upper lash line to the crease of your eye, and then sweep it underneath the lower eyelid. So you're going to take this and you're going to bring it in. You're going to bring it in further. Oh, I keep bringing it too low. I'm so sorry. You're going to bring it in further across. Remember, with a close set eye, it wasn't very far in. And now look at the difference. See the difference there? Close set, features on the outside. Wide set, you want to bring all the light, all the accent towards the center. So you've got your mid-tone all the way to here, and you've got your darker area, your accent or your contouring shade here, because that focuses more on the bringing them together. With both of these, you do actually want to take some of your, the third contour shade or your accent shade underneath and kind of meet it. And in fact, if you're doing the contour shade for the wide set eye, you want to bring it all the way to here. You want to bring your contour shade, this same third color here. You actually want to bring it from here underneath, but you really want to focus on the inside. Right here, you want to bring depth in here. With the close set eye, you want to bring some underneath, but you want to start, you don't want to bring it to here. This is the lighter area. You want to bring it underneath out. So those are the two. If you just think about what you're trying to achieve, if you want to pull your eyes apart, you're going to do the outside. If you want to bring them together, you're going to bring them to the inside. So just think about your eye shape. And again, if you're not sure about your eye shape, take a picture of yourself and send it to me. And if you would like, I can send you this piece of paper for your eye shape so you can follow the guidelines. Believe me, ladies, I keep telling you this. You would be able to find out your eye shape just looking at yourself. And again, Kim, I know you say you want me to demonstrate the type of eye. Okay, let me reiterate the 7. We have just gone over the closed set and the wide set. So closed set eye, wide set eye. You've got the hooded eye and the prominent eye. And then you've got the wide set, closed set, hooded, prominent, droopy, 5, 6, standard, wide set, hooded, deep set, prominent, wide set. I'll get it. I promise you. I used to know them all off the top of my head. But if you just look at yourself again, you want to make, so wide set, close set. That's the first thing you want to look at. Look at your nose bridge. Then take a measurement. You can take your finger. Take the width of your eye. Bring it across here. If it's the exact width of your nose. I don't know if you can hear me. That's in standard eye. And to the width of the other eye. So you should be, if you were actually perfect, you would have the exact width of one eye in between. So you would have 3 eyes that would fit just touching each other across your face. If they don't even come close, you've got wide set. If they come too close, it's close set. If your eyelid here hangs over and you don't see, if this upper part of your eyelid here hangs down and you don't see this part so much, that's the hooded eye. If when you're looking straight on, the eye tends to turn down here, that's the droopy eye. Deep set, that was the other one. If your eye is deep set into your head, that means the brow bone is actually further from your face than the eye. If your eye really looks sunken, that's a deep set eye. And if your eye tends to come out a bit more protruding, it is, I don't like the word protruding. It is a, I don't like the word protruding. Prominent eye. Thank you. Prominent eye. So prominent, deep set into the head, hooded. So those 3. Wide set, close set, standard, deep set, prominent, wide set, close set, hooded, standard. Anyway, we've got them. So, oh, and droopy eyes. So just look at yourself and remember you can have a couple. So a lot of them can overlap. But again, we were talking tonight. And if you want to go back, girls, these are recorded on my YouTube channel, and these are recorded further down on this Besties Basics page. So you can go down and look at them, and I tried to name them all. But these are the eye shapes that we've talked about, because ideally you just want to make yourself beautiful. Remember, when you're wearing a mask, now everybody's now seeing eyes. And if you have glasses, you want to see how the glasses fit on your face. I've always tried to get glasses that are my brows. So either you want glasses that are bigger than your brows so you can see brows, or you want them so they don't cover your brows so you can see your beautiful brows. Brows are like framing your face. You never want to forget your brows. It's like doing a picture without a frame. It's like that would be a poster. That would be your eyes without brows. So that's really important. So remember, you can go back and you can look and see what we've done before. We've talked about all 7 eye shapes. We started with the perfect, the standard eye shape, and we've covered 2 each session. So those are our eye shapes. We've learned all about the colors. We've learned about highlighting, mid-tone and contour or accent color. And next week, what I want to do is I want to talk about eyeliners. And again, I'm going to focus a little bit on how you eyeline, depending on your eye shape a little bit. And also, if you want to do a little bit of a wing, or if you don't want to do a wing, I'm going to go over some eyeliners. We have a pencil eyeliner, we have a gel eyeliner, we have a liquid eyeliner. So those are three different types, and how we and why would you use each one, and how you can get it so perfect on your eye shape. So we're going to talk about eyeliners and mascaras, because there are different types, and we have 5 types of mascaras, and depending on what you want your mascara to do for you or how sensitive your eyes are. So we've covered a lot in the last few weeks on eyes, because that seems to be, what we see. So if you have any questions, okay, I can't see who's on there. I just know Kim said, would you demonstrate one more time how to determine? Did I cover that, Kim, for you? And let's see, I think that's it. So we've covered those two, and we've been on, this is half an hour. Friday Glam is always half an hour, and I tried to keep it short and sweet. So keep on watching. If you want my YouTube channel, you can just look for me on YouTube, Gail Hopwood, and I've got it all there. So thanks a lot, girls. Have an awesome weekend. Just play with your eye shapes. Look at your mirror. Just do some playing this weekend. If you don't have to go to work, just play. Just have fun. Just play with your eye shapes. Remember, your highlight can be a shimmer or a matte, because a little shimmer on the lid is always an amazing thing. Also, unless you're doing a smoky eye. So let's talk about that differently. Your mid-tone is just a shade darker than your natural skin tone. And then your accent/contour color is how you shape your eyes. Between the mid-tone and the accent contour color is how you shape your eyes. Kim, I got your order. Eye concealer and the brush to apply. Okay. So have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you Wednesday. Wednesday, we're doing body care because we finished our whole session on skincare. And I'll see you next Friday for eyeliner and mascara. So have a great weekend. Love you all. Have a happy Labor Day and be blessed. Bye. See ya.